Welcome everybody to TBIC, the best in sports entertainment. We sitting here having the debate. You know, me and my guy Brahim Jackson having the debate about two quarterbacks in the league, Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts. He seems to believe that Kyler Murray is better than Jalen Hurts. But if you look at the numbers are basically the same. Kyler Murray's for this season, for the 2024 season, Kyler Murray is 2,058 yards, 12 TDs, 3 interceptions with a QBR rating of 74.9. They're number one overall in their division right now. And then you got Jalen Hurts, who's 2,197 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions with a QBR of 62.4. Currently 8-2, sit at the top of their division as well with a 6-game winning streak. My argument is Jalen Hurts has done more. Jalen Hurts has won playoff games. Jalen Hurts has been to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has, we just talk about passing TDs. We ain't talking about the rushing TDs. He has the additional 6 of rushing touchdowns as well with the passing TDs. Now, I got to look into the stats and see what Kyler Murray has, but Jalen Hurts, to me, is a better quarterback. Jalen Hurts has proven more. Jalen Hurts has won big games, and Jalen Hurts has won his division, I believe, 2 times before. So my opinion is Jalen Hurts is the best out of the two.
Is it for me for my rebuttal?
Yes. That's nice.
First of all, let me thank you, man, very much, man. I think I'm fitting pretty good today for the audience and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't look too bad yourself in that button up. But my rebuttal is about Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray because me personally, I like Kyler Murray better. First and foremost, can I start off by asking you a question?
Yes.
Do Kyler Murray have the same supporting cast, do we have or has the same supporting cast as Jalen Hurts?
Well, we can't.
No, yes or no? Then we'll get into all that. Yes or no? Do he have or has the same supporting cast as Jalen Hurts?
I would say no. Eagles have a better.
Okay. Then we can get into the meat of it.
Okay.
Okay. With that being said, you still see the production that Kyler Murray gives you. You still see the excitement that he brings to a lesser team than the Philadelphia Eagles as a whole. Mm-hmm. And we're going to just talk about offense.
The Arizona Cardinals, they're not as
skilled positioned as the Philadelphia Eagles offensively. We're not even going to deal with the
defensively either.
Yeah, we're not even talking about the defense right now.
Okay.
Because Kyler Murray plays on the offensive side of the ball.
Correct.
And we're talking about Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts. That's the two that we're talking about.
Okay.
And me, I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and Jalen Hurts is my quarterback. Right now, I will trade Jalen Hurts and a second-round pick. I won't go first-round pick for Kyler Murray. I think that he's faster than him. He's more elusive than him. I think that he's more accurate than him in the long ball. Okay, they're the same in the mediocre passes right there, 5 to 10 feet or whatever. But he's a better thrower than him, long way. He's a better runner than him. He's more elusive. And I think he make better decisions than him. He just doesn't have the same supporting cast that Jalen Hurts have. And that meant what's the record right now? I think they're 7 and
who?
Kyler Murray.
They 6-4, I believe.
6-4 in the division. They got San Fran. They have who else they got?
San Fran. They got Seahawks, and their other team was Arizona, San Fran, Seahawks, and
I got a brain freeze. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't know your teams, man.
No. I'm tunnel locked into this right now. But my thing is, out that the Rams. That's who it is.
Correct. Yes.
Out of that, what place is they in? Second,
No, they lead the division.
They lead the division
at 6-4. Yes.
At 6-4, they lead the division.
That division is trash right now.
No. I'm not trying to hear that. That's a whole nother gripe that we can get into later on. But we're talking about Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts, and both of them, respectively, is right now leading their divisions. Jalen Hurts in the NFC East and Kyler Murray in the NFC West.
And mind you, Eagles are 8-2.
Okay, cool. Jalen Hurts has a way better, not just by an inch, but a way better supporting cast offensively than Kyler Murray do. If you take them out of their positions right and swap them, keep them as quarterbacks, you give Kyler Murray, the Philadelphia Eagles, and you give Jalen Hurts the Arizona Cardinals, do you think Jalen Hurts will have them at
6-4?
Yes.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
You really believe so?
Yes.
What do you stand on for that? Why do you stand on that? What's your firm conviction of Jalen Hurts will have them there
at 6-4
Yes.
in that division? Because Jalen Hurts he's a baller. He balls out. He plays. He know how to play.
You don't think he's too inconsistent sometimes? And that's my quarterback.
Everybody is inconsistent sometimes in the NFL. You're not gonna have a good week every week. But his team is 8-2 with the pieces that he has. They're 8-2. They're winning their division. He's been to the Super Bowl. So Kyler Murray has yet to prove that he can win a playoff game. So I don't put him.
He got a mediocre team. Tawfiq. He's never had the wide receivers that Philadelphia have. He doesn't have this muscle hamster, Saquon Barkley, that the Eagles have.
Eagles just got him this year.
Okay,
but Hurts went to the Super Bowl before they got Saquon.
Okay, what we went to the Super Bowl with?
Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders.
Yes.
Has Kyler Murray had anything down there?
He has. He's had a good team around him, man. At one point they had a real good defense, man. But they're just he's not. Well, I'll say not the Cardinals clearly aren't better than the Eagles. The Eagles are top of the league in both categories, whether it's offensively and defensive.
If you take them and switch positions, do you think that the Eagles would? Because what I'm seeing from Philadelphia is a good team, but they take a while to wake up. You know, this year so far, after the first, second quarter, third quarter sometimes, then things get to clicking. Mm-hmm. Why does it take that long for Jalen Hurts to get it clicking?
I mean, that's just how it is.
I'm just saying, but not to say that Jalen Hurts is trash, but why does it take that long for him to get the gears running every week? Not one game, but every week. So far, if you go back and look at the Philadelphia Eagles film and look at every game that they played this year, to me, and fans may agree with that, but whoever is Philadelphia fans or whoever is not Philadelphia fans, just a football sports person, you see the Philadelphia Eagles, and it takes us a minute to get into the groove of things, mm-hmm. And we get into the groove of things, and when we finally do, we hitting the ground running. But you sit there and you watch Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray comes out the gate, he's trying to throw 50-yard passes, 40-yard. He's trying to get his team involved.
Okay.
And then, out of that 6-4, it's basically because of he's doing a lot more because he don't have the supporting cast that the Philadelphia Eagles have. And this is what I'm trying to get out there to the fans. And then the fans probably already know this. If the Eagles was to trade Jalen Hurts for Kyler Murray, do you think that the Eagles will be better than what they are now? Yes or no? Me, I think so. Hands down, I would do that tomorrow. I would put me in the trade with that. They could take me and Jalen Hurts on over there just as long as they give us Kyler Murray.
And you would still be an Eagles fan while you playing for
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Yo.
Yes, I will.
Yo, so if you look at the Cardinals, they do have Marvin Harrison Jr. He's a stud. Came into the league, got 6 touchdowns right now, 500
this year.
receiving yards.
This year.
Yeah, this year. But I'm just saying, listen. If you look at, you cannot sit here and say that Kyler Murray is better than Jalen Hurts. Just looking at that body of work. I understand this is the season.
I'm talking about the teams. Look at the teams that these two individuals play for.
But hold on. You
wouldn't say Jalen Hurts got an edge on him? All I'm asking
because of his ability. Because of his ability. Now you can add the icing on the cake with the defense and the offensive line and the running backs and the receivers, but that's not Jalen Hurts' job to recruit or to sign receivers.
You're right.
So you can't blame him for being associated with a good organization that has the right pieces in place. He's just there to do his job. But the statement you made about him saying takes him a while to get started with third quarter, fourth quarter,
that's facts.
But he could be just trying to figure out the defense that they plan.
3 quarters to figure out a defense.
Yeah, sometimes it take that long.
Every game of the season, though.
Sometimes.
What's our record right now? 8-2.
8-2.
10 games in.
Yes.
11 games in because we had our bye already.
Yes.
11 games in, it takes you that long throughout the season because you play against a juggernaut like Kansas City, you might not get to the third quarter and get a chance to come back now.
Okay.
You play against the likes of an offensive juggernaut, you got to match them. You got to match. It's punch per punch per punch. You can't afford to play the powerhouse teams and take the first quarter off, the third quarter off, and into the second quarter, into the third quarter, and figure it out what you got to do. Because these teams might just hit the ground running. Then what do you do?
Well, you can't sit up here. What I'm saying is, I understand what you're saying, but people sometimes take longer to figure out the defense. The bottom line is he always get the W. 6-game winning streak right now. Came out of the gate slow. 6 games winning streak, top of the division. Both of these guys are, I would say, are Pro Bowlers in my opinion.
Yes, they are.
It's just a matter of your pick and who you like. But me, I'm sticking with Jalen Hurts. His body of work, touch, push. You know what I mean? All that goes along with it, man. You know what I mean? He scored on the goal line. 4th and 1. He's getting the extra yard, maybe 2, putting the team on his back. Keep doing your thing, Jalen.
I just don't think his thinking, ability is like Kyler Murray's. Like I said, I think Kyler Murray is more athletic than Jalen Hurts. And I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is trash, but if you got to compare the two, give me Kyler Murray all day long. If you pick Kyler Murray on the Philadelphia Eagles right now, we might be undefeated.
I don't know.
With that defense, we might be undefeated. Fans, please, can you chime in and help me out here with Mr. Tawfiq, man, and tell me what y'all think about, the Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts, switching teams. With the current teams that these two teams have right now in the NFL 2024 season, if they were to switch teams today, who would you think thrive better?
Jalen Hurts.
With the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts or Kyler Murray?
And this is no knock on Kyler Murray because I believe he's an exceptional quarterback. He plays the game the right way. He's available. Last year he was hurt, but he's available and he's playing. And even after come back tearing his Achilles, I believe it's tore his Achilles, but he came back and he played.
Who tore his Achilles?
Last year, Kyler Murray tore his Achilles last year.
Okay.
So he was out, I believe it was Achilles. But he came back and he played well, and shout out to him. And he got paid too before he got hurt. So people were saying, he got paid, and then he heard saying he was too small. Everybody was saying that he didn't deserve the money, but he's right now top of his division. And that is a kind of tough division, but it's weak right now because you look at the records for all the teams. But he's right there poised to possibly make a playoff push with that team. Young receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. doing this thing. But, you guys decide. America, y'all decide who y'all will go with and which team will be better. But in my opinion, I would stick with Hurts with the Eagles and see us get this bowl this year.
You already know my pick.
TBIC, the best in sports entertainment.
If you need help with the groceries, help with the laundry, someone to do light housekeeping and cleaning, around-the-clock care, call Mecca Care LLC. We are concerned about your care. We are concerned about the care for your loved ones. Please allow us to help. I look forward to hearing from you. Call us today, 215-644-8341. That's 215-644-8341.